Good evening, shareholders. Apologies for my delay and for the mislabeling of this Teams call. All of my everything, it erased itself, so I had to do it very quickly. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Is everybody wearing the correct attire for a shareholders meeting? I think I am. I hope you guys are too. I just want to mark attendance, of course, in this meeting. We have we've got Pyroscythe. Did you guys hear that? I don't think they heard it. Thank you for the resub. Look you. I said the name wrong. Faye and Izzy, appreciate it. Heard what? Sorry. Scammed. Refund it. Send it through again. I've got it on the correct scene now. Anyway. That's 5 gifted subs from Willow Trees. Thank you very much. And 100 from... Okay. Thank you very much, Willow Trees. Deeply, deeply appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to the presentation, everyone. Winter with the resub and Pebbled as well. Thank you for the resubs. I appreciate the investments in Pyroscythe stock, guys. Hello, Maddie. Thank you for the joke I stole. That was quiet. Yeah. Oh, that's why. There we go. Melanie, thank you for the resub as well. Anyway, I want to thank all of you so far for your attendance, and of course for your continued investment in Pyroscythe Entertainment. We had a good year, folks. We had a really good year, but that's something we're going to get into in the following slides. New land Spotify. I'm just display capturing. If something terrible pops up, I'm screwed, really. Anyway, let's continue. Are the moderators here? Moderators look like you're here, yeah? Okay. Yep, we got Miney, we got Oways, we got Rune. Yeah, good stuff. We got the horses. Awesome. Zeef. Hi, Zeef. Izzy, hello. Hello. Banana here as well. Look at that. Year of the horse. It is the year of the horse. You're so correct. Hello, Dumbbeast. Okay. And shareholders. Looks like I don't see a single non-shareholder in the chat. Shareholders are indicated by their Scythe badge, and some of you have more shares than others, which is indicated by the amount of subs you've gifted in the last 3 months, forever actually, over time. But yeah, I'm gonna explain the best time to buy and the best time to sell, which is never. Whoa, Mayhem with the sub and the gifted Andrea. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Congratulations. Welcome to the shareholders family. I seriously don't see there's like a couple of non-shareholders. But let's get into it. Let's get into it, guys. Are we ready? Are we ready to conduct the meeting? Yeah, let's see if we can convince you to buy in. Here's the table of contents. We're going to be talking about whoa, gifted from Zakroms. Awesome sauce. We have games, lots of games where we talk about the year of gaming. An eventful year where we talk about all the events we've done this year. talking about Minecraft, where we talk about all the Minecraft stuff we've done, mainly sort of like central Minecraft stuff. Do you want to be on just chatting, by the way? Good call. I was busy before I went live. Lawsome, where we talk about all the law stuff from this year. Vaporous, which is obviously the Vaporous was big. So I think it deserves its own slide. And a Q&A at the end of the yearly wrap-up section, followed by a difficult announcement, and then a into the 26 strategy, my stupid goals that it might be a bit too lofty, and a mega announcement, and then a final Q&A, which we'll talk about. Anyway, I'm gonna get into it now. I can't answer any messages. I'm just gonna get into it. The difficult announcements, nothing bad. It's just, it's we're gonna be reconsolidating our assets in another portfolio. Not a MAGA announcement. A mega announcement. It's fine. More positive is gonna come from this meeting than negative. Revenue's been high. So don't worry about it. How mega? Like, call it Mega ZA. Mega, alright? No, actually, I'm not playing Pokemon this year, no. Pyro's a conservative? No. Streamer has crazy to say about his MAGA opinions. No. Anyway, let's get into it. Games, lots of games. I'm gonna move my camera around to show you guys exactly how many games we played this year. Oh my fucking god. We played a lot of games, guys. Minecraft for 566 hours this year. That's a lot. Hardcore roleplay and MCCI took off the main bulk, the meat. Good night, Milkberry. That was the meat of it, followed by 97 hours of just chatting, which is probably when I was asleep on the subathon. Thank you for the resub, Jelly Side, and thank you for the sub as well, Taylor Miles. Peak for 22 hours, which is honestly, that's a late addition to the overall, like, equation. But Sea of Thieves also snuck into that. I did a 12-hour Sea of Thieves stream, which is why it is there for exactly 12 hours. Undertale for 11 hours. We're not sponsored by BlackRock. I can't cover it up. Undertale for 11 hours. We've played all of Undertale. Undertale is in one of our sub corporations, the Pyroscythe VOD channel. We have all of that there. If you want to see Pyroscythe playing Undertale, go there. The whole thing is there. And then Jump King for 12 hours. I still haven't beaten it after playing it for 3 years, roughly. Did you ever finish Undertale? There's only 3 VODs. Did I not upload the 4th one? Mods ping me for a reminder. Anyway, here are the other games that we played, which didn't constitute having the times written down. Schedule 1, which made an incredibly problematic title for me, which I had to deal with. If you googled Pyroscythe, the first result was Pyroscythe cooks meth. Not a very productive Google result to have when your name is searched up. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Awesome. Great game. Didn't play it as much as I wanted to, but it's something I'll probably play off stream in the future. Vintage Story. Now that is an incredible game that I would love to get into more. Schedule 1, by the way, is a game about manufacturing and distributing narcotics. Vintage Story, it's sort of like a very difficult version of Minecraft. It's really cool. It's really cool. Red Dead Redemption 2. Now that is a story game I would like to finish. That is an awesome, awesome game. And I'd love to keep playing it on stream. I even brought a controller for it. And the only times I streamed that were for getting ready for Cowboys SMP. I wanted to get into character. Roblox, I think I did a little bit of. I'm probably not going to play Roblox. It's just not the kind of content that I enjoy. Shareholders, let me know if you want to see me play Roblox. Personally, not particularly. I just don't think it's very me. Sorry, I need a sip of water. Nah, I hate Roblox. No more Roblox. Fuck you. Okay, sorry. That was an expletive. Don't need that in my life. Not a fan. You guys are Minecraft. Is you want some freaking Minecraft, yeah? Anyway, V Rising was a game I played when I was, I really wanted to be a vampire, which we could continue. Baldur's Gate 3 has been a recent addition, but an addition that we've cherished nonetheless. See, I've really liked the Baldur's Gate streams, and I think you guys have too, judging by your response to it. So we're going to keep doing the Baldur's Gate streams. I think that's something that's been, it had a lot of positive reception. Anyway, Water Park Simulator. Water Park Simulator is we did it for a fair run. I think we must have done it for about 3 or so streams, but I don't think it's something I'm going to be continuing. I don't think it's something I want to keep going with. It's also meh. It's a bit repetitive. We'll do a press conference later. We'll get the microphones up for the press conference later. It's a yapping game. Skyrim was quite fun. I did a Skyrim stream. I think I did that a bit in the subathon. I'm not really sure. Backrooms Escape Together. Fun horror game. I think I've already beaten it entirely, so I don't think I'll be going back to it. Tavern Management Simulator. That is a fun game that I'd love to 100%, but it does get a little bit repetitive. It's a little bit repetitive, and for that reason, I probably won't be tapping my toes in again. Subnautica. Let's do this. Subnautica, that would be a fun game to complete on stream, especially, I feel like Subnautica 2 is never going to come out. That's my hot take, judging by what I've heard about it. Below Zero could also be fun. Enshrouded was a game we played at the start of the year when I was live. I did a few hours of Uncharted, but midway through, the Dream went live and did the drama with Tommy, and I was like, I gotta get onto that. I'd love to react to that drama. That's hilarious. So we paused Enshrouded and we did that instead. Mouthwashing, incredible game. Don't have the VOD. Rest in peace. You guys are never gonna see it. Blood on the Clock Tower is something that I would really like to continue, but I'm not the guy who puts that together. Whose side were you on? Nice one, buddy. King of the Castle, I do have some ideas for that in the future. So we will be doing more King of the Castle. I think I do it really well. Penrose and Ren, thank you for the resubs, guys. I think it's really great. Alien Isolation, another game I did for, it was a fun game. I don't know if it's something I want to continue as a series. But yeah, Balatro was something I also played, but I would never stream again. Anyway. King of the Castle and Sea of Thieves streams 2026 save us. Unfortunately. Anyway, we have our first question though. What do you guys want to see moving forward? Like we've got a lot of games that we've played. Hytale's on the cards. Early access. Should I buy I probably should play Hytale, shouldn't I? Probably should play Hytale, right? Deltarune. Probably not Ultra Kill. Deltarune. Windcraft. I don't know what White Knuckle is. Pokemon Roguelike. Geometry Dash. I love Ultra Kill, but he's 30. I'm 25 this month. Deltarune, King of the Castle. Pokemon Czar? No, I don't. I probably won't play a Pokemon game. Cult of the Lamb would be a great one, actually. I should play Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb. Deltarune. Yeah, cool. All right. Miney, can you make a list? Cult of the Lamb, Deltarune. What was the other one that I was saying? Hytale. Yeah. Hytale. I should probably buy the supporter pack for Hytale, shouldn't I? Like the mega pack, just because I'm content man, you know? I'll say it again, one of the Fallout games. Anyway. Probably won't play Slime Rancher. But anyway, that's a fun list of games. An eventful year. Look how many events I did, guys. Wow. I actually thought I did more events this year. Turns out I didn't. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, Manny. I played in 3 MCCs, which I didn't think I'd play in any MCCs this year. Builders Guild, Mashup, Snowdown. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Varying performances in these 3 MCCs. Builders Guild was average, probably better than predicted. Mashup, I did the best I've ever done in an event ever. Unfortunately, I didn't do any dodgeball practice. And then Snowdown, yeah, we don't talk about Snowdown. Snowdown was unfortunate. Ideally, I want to move into this year. I want Pyroscythe to be a feared figure in the Decision Dome. So I want to do much better at events. I think that would be nice. I was not in a Block Wars this year. I looked back at it, and I don't think I was in a Block Wars. I might have been. I don't think... Was I in a Block Wars this year? I don't think I was. Pyro's feared by me. You're too wet cat to be feared. Fermund, I fear you may have gotten here too late. Fermund, you've been following me since the 27th of December, dog. Well, I have a sub. No, you're a shareholder then. Fair enough. MCC TCG. Who remembers that? Do you guys know the MCC Korea card game? There was a tournament that Maddie got invited to. Maddie couldn't play. Maddie then said Pyro can play, and then Pyroscythe played. How fun is that? Smoogula, hello. And then I did really, really well. In fact, I came 2nd place. And I forged a secret alliance with somebody. Crazy foreshadowing that was. Absolutely crazy foreshadowing. Forged an alliance with Scott. Got the silver medal. We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it, don't we, chat? Anyway, I was big into the Pokemon TCG at that time, so I was very TCG pilled. Biome Battle was something we played in once, I believe. And we did pretty mediocre. Challenges SMP, that's a fun one. So Challenges was happening during Cowboys SMP, and what Challenges was it used the data pack Blazing Caves. It uses the Blazing Caves data pack. So you've got about 1,300 advancements to get, and you've got a month to get them. And I did decently. I think I was top 5, but I was essentially playing as a solo. And it was hardcore. So if you died, you were out of the event. And it was a limited world map. Very cool. It was a very fun time. We did jams. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun, dude? Jams was really great, man. I wish there was less lag in that event, but it was very fun nonetheless. I feel like I'm forgetting some events. The Jingle Jam Heart Scramble, incredibly fun. I really want to do more fun, silly events like that this year. But the problem with things like this is, like, it's really hard to... You were in Block Wars 17. Just checked. Who was on my team? Block Wars 17. And Steven Anthos Beast. Oh my god! I literally went into BTMC's chat like a week ago and was like, yeah, I loved playing with you, dude. Anyway. Forgot about you and him playing foot together. Oh, I don't blame him for forgetting. The Jingle Jam Heart Scramble was fun. And yeah, well, there's the maybe more. So it was a very eventful year, guys. It was a very eventful year. Anyway, we'll move on to the talking about Minecraft section. Now, this doesn't look like a lot, but we actually did a fair bit of Minecraft, man. 400 days of Cookie Lobster. Thank you for the reset. Appreciate it. 400 days, roughly, of hardcore. We did the big bridge, the auto sorter, the farming chamber, but none of those projects, none of them are finished. We haven't finished a single project on the hardcore world. But we did a lot of MCCI. As a company, we did some team building exercises, and we did a lot of viewer versus Pyroscythe events. It was really fun doing the Tugger Toss. It was great. Let me turn this down. The amount of fishing we did at the start of the year was, we did so much fishing. Good lord. And of course, we just tons of parkour. More team building exercises would be fun. I like those. We're going to be doing some of those this week on Windcraft. We're going to be playing Windcraft as a family. Anyway, Christmas vibes SMP. I need not explain what that is. We did it's a seasonal survival server. Had a great time. Finished the outside of my house. Didn't finish the inside. Speed runs. I went from having 0 speedrunning experience to getting a 21-minute and 9-second random speed glitchless PB in 2 weeks. 3 weeks, which is, not gonna lie, I felt kind of beast mode. Dude, if a speedrun tournament calls, I will pick up the phone, depending on my availability. Comment? I would. I so would. Anyway, modded, we played a bit of Homestead mod pack. Mynestria, that is a throwback from the start of the year. And then we played The Line, which was a very lightly modded server, but it was hardcore, which had some problems with it, but that was, it doesn't look like a lot, because there are some major sections that are left out, which we're going to get to now. Lawsome, haha, like the pun. We did a lot of voice acting for White Pine, the awesome show by Ivory Cello, which was yeah, it's ongoing, and it's been going previously. It's been going in 2024 and 2025, so I just put it in here anyway because I did a lot of voice acting for it this year. Actually met the cast, most of the cast members this year, including Ivory. It was great. We also made Wake Watcher. It was great. It was really awesome. The pilot, people seem to like it. Yeah, a lot of people put a lot of work into it. I put a colossal amount of work into it, which, yeah, is why there hasn't been any more, because it just takes so much work. But the world is really cool. It's something we can always go back to. The Cowboys SMP. Now, I have been a fan, and I'm sure you all have been a fan of POW. You may have heard of that company for a while. Actually, buy into Wake Watcher episode 2 rug pull. You guys might like POW. I made my debut as an official cast member into that universe as Jackie P. Scythe, the Swindler, who I miss dearly, who I played. There's about 18 sessions I did. There's actually 19. There's one that I didn't upload because it sucked, and I was upset at a chatter for like a half an hour, and the stream sucked. There is about 66 hours of VODs. They're on the VODs channel. Go watch it. And that's when we made the VODs channel. Oh man, the stream sucked. Blizzy Chan, thank you for the resub. It was also live lore. I really missed doing live lore, and I still really miss doing live lore. I do not have any lore projects coming up. Like minor ones, but nothing major. And then, you know, vampires, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, in terms of lore, like, do you guys like, okay, this is gonna be, I'm gonna say, do you want more or less lore? I'm not saying, I can't just give you more of everything. It's like, do you want more like me doing like my bits and my gameplay and stuff like that, or do you want more like lore content? I live for lore, but live lore is hard to follow. Precisely. Oh my god, it's a horsey. Yay. Live lore is, do you guys prefer, okay, wait, do you guys prefer live lore? Hang on, we'll do a poll. What do you prefer? Live lore? Recorded lore? Set to 2 minutes. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. I need to talk to some people about that. In fact, I'm actually going to take a screenshot right now and save it. Cool. Anyway. So, yeah. Let's move forward to the next slide. Yeah, this sort of took up a big chunk of the year. So we're gonna do a very, very quick summary because we've already talked about it enough. Yeah, so what was the Vampires SMP? I was approached on the 11th of August by the PAL people, and they asked if I wanted to do a little YouTube thing. That was literally the day before the last stream of Cowboys, and I was the final cast member added, I believe, maybe second final. It was 8 episodes long, long form YouTube content, 13 fellow cast members who I've grown very close to. And it wasn't a planned in character thing. It was like a social deduction thing, but it was, you guys saw what happened. Lore really took over, but it wasn't like backstory lore as much. It was very character driven and very interaction driven, which I think made it so captivating for a viewer's perspective, because every different POV had something special. It resulted in my YouTube channel was revitalized. My Twitch, I think I gained about 5,000 subscribers on Twitch. About maybe 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. I got about 5,000 on TikTok. About 2,000 Tumblr followers from literally not having a Tumblr account in the modern era of my life. Discord also doubled in size from 1,200 members to about 2,500 members. So yeah, Tumblr has been great. I need to go on there more. Anyway, we don't want to dwell on Vaporous too long, but safe to say, it genuinely catapulted me into the position I am at now, and it has prompted a few announcements and goals moving forward. So let's move on, shall we? Questions. Question time. I really like this screenshot. I found it on my desktop. It was of an old hardcore world, but look at how beautiful it is. How am I today? I was a bit tired earlier, but I've woken up a bit. I was going to record a video. I have a question. Yes. Yes, of course. Go ahead. When am I getting paid? No comment. Next question. No, I'm late. Have I missed any big announcements? No. No announcements yet. Can we get the mics out now? Yeah, get the mics out. Get the mics. When am I getting more yaoi? I don't know. No projects coming up, let alone any yaoi, any future SMPs planned. I'll tell you this: I'm not even bound by any like do not talk about it kind of things. I am not a cast member in any project, or not even like no SMPs coming up either. I have a clear calendar, which is good and bad because it means I can shop around. But if the shops are closed, then it's like, you know, so no SMPs on the horizon, but no breakfast. No breakfast. No breakfast in this house. We go straight to lunch. The mics are hilarious. Thank you. Create a platform. You better open my shop then. Yeah, I don't know. I thought about it, but like, man, I just don't think I have the. I don't think I have the ability in my in this point in my life to. Guys, remember he lies constantly. This is gonna be the first time ever where I'm telling the truth, and you guys are gonna like. You guys are gonna be like, okay, this is. I'm so glad that I'm not in anything right now, and I can tell you guys confidently. Like, I can look at the camera and not even come close to breaking. Pyro merch. No comment yet. Not even I trust you. Suspicious. Favorite Wypine cast member? Saraptor. Oh my god, Wickwatcher. Anyway. We're gonna do questions for about 5 more minutes. We're on a strict schedule, and then we move on. How often do you engage with fans online, like fan art, cosplay, stuff like that? I'm seriously, I'm probably one of the most active, engaged creators with their community. I'm so serious. I'm everywhere. I try to be everywhere. Do you think Lagundo skin has a nose or a mouth? Nose. Would you consider making your own SMP? I would consider it, but it's a very strenuous effort. But yeah, I'd rather hop on another train than start my caboose myself, you know. When's the next King of the Castle stream? Not sure. Have you seen Rexman 203's art of you? No, is it in the Discord? Is there any more BG3 planned? Yes, that'll be sporadic throughout the month. Big loss for Mouth Gundos everywhere. I'm sorry. When are you playing Among Us? You're asking the wrong streamer. I played Among Us recently on someone else's stream. Do you have a favorite animatic? I really like the one of V Pyro confronting V Pearl in the woods. I saw that on a tram, and it was awesome. Did you know that you're really cool? Yep. Next question. Are you a cat guy or a dog guy? No, I'm a nearly said a dog boy, but I'm a dog guy. How many Minecraft men are you kissing this year? I've talked to finance, and they've got a budget for we got about 15. We've projected 15 maximum, but we'll see how we go. Finance is really giving us a lot of leeway this year on that front. Did you know that it's impossible to say rough twice in succession? Budget went down, we're at 13. Oh, fuck. Are you guys okay with 13? Where did the budget go to? But, like, the stocks go up so much. 15's acceptable for now. I'm sorry. Who's on the roster? We don't know. Outfits. True. Budget went to Miney's pay. Shut the fuck up. Question, does Pyro enjoy making content? Yeah, it depends on the content. I've been doing a lot of like sort of like information-y kind of stuff recently. I get my greatest satisfaction from doing like story and like lore stuff, and like I'm trying to get better at writing comedy related stuff, so we'll see how we go there. Playing RDR2 again, that is on the list. We went through it. Would you ever change your stream time? No. Will Pyroscythe return from the war? No. We need more angst lore. Definitely. What game are you looking forward to this year? I have a nuclear take. I'm not that excited for Hytale, mainly because Simon's been like, this is a very early access game. It's very rudimentary. The content is not as much as we'd want. Like, a lot of it is engine rebuilding. Like, I'm not super, you know, I'm not super like, dream setting for an RP server. I don't know. Maybe like some sort of some druidic shit. I don't know, some natural stuff in a grotto somewhere. Yeah, I was just thinking. I mean, I can't say like pirates. Will you do more community events? I'll try. Are you a Marvel enjoyer? No, not really. How can we make Pyroscythe more powerful? Funds. But yeah, don't do crazy gifts until like next time, next month, when I have Partner Plus. Would you rather chicken salt or salt? Depends. Are all of your characters going to be doomed? I'd like some characters to not be. Do you like MLP? I'm indifferent towards MLP. Hang on a minute, I need to respond to some text. Oh no, I don't. Are you gonna do more MCCI fishing? Potentially. Ghost 23. Oh wait, 24 months. Wow. Holy shit. Thank you very much, Ghost. Favorite fruit? I like bananas. All right, 5 minutes has passed. We're gonna move forward to the next section, guys. Thank you for your questions. Any other questions, please hold them to the end. We do have an executive Q&A session. Anyway, are you gonna be in more MCCs next season? I'd like to be. But obviously nothing's confirmed because I've not signed up for anything and no sign-ups are open for anything. So, anything. There's any... January is a dry time of the year for events and stuff. So, like... Anyway, let's lower the mics. Thank you. Anyway, all right. Hey, guys. Wickwatcher. We've discussed Wickwatcher earlier. But I appreciate everyone's excitement. However, I sent a message to the cast this evening with some unfortunate news that, as you've probably observed for the past few months of silence, things have been quiet. I've been doing a little bit of writing, but nowhere near enough to constitute a full episode, or let alone an entire series. The series was planned to be 6 episodes, but the post is to say that, like, it's not the end of the world, but now that I'm moving into a new stage of my life, I'm going to be putting Wickwatcher on I'm definitively going to be putting it on a shelf. so that I can come back to it one day with more skills, because it simply it takes too much time, and it takes too much money, and it doesn't generate enough money, and it's a passion project, and I can't dedicate time to passion projects when I'm trying to make my life work, and I'm sure a lot of you understand, but yeah, that's the problem. That's the deal. I'm really sorry to those who were like waiting for more stuff regarding the project. Like, this isn't the end. Like, it's this isn't like the end for me and Law, though. Like, I might, instead of doing like a Wickwatcher thing, I might be like, oh, I'd rather write a short film, which is like one definitive video. Whereas, like, yeah, Wickwatcher had myself, 2 co-writers, you know, a Discord full of like 25 body actors, you know, people who were like lining up to help me with like future stuff, an incredible builder, you know, I was doing all of the like, you know, I was doing all the flashback stuff, you know, coordinating that many voice actors was really difficult. And like, you guys might still see the Wickwatcher set. I used it several times in Vampires cutscenes. I've used it for like so many screenshots and like shorts. It's a beautiful set, and I'm going to be keeping it around, obviously, because I want to go back to it. But yeah, the cast did incredible. A few of my favorite performances on there were really from like people who I didn't think would be standout acts. So like, Lewis Fulham, speedrunner, one of the best speedrunners, you know, that I know. Not a voice actor, not an actor at all. Might have been an actor, I don't know, but he doesn't do any RP stuff. Incredible job. Banana, incredible character body acting. What else? Let me get back to. Let me put this on the other monitor so I don't fuck up terribly. Yeah, Alicia and Jazz, my co-producers and co-writers. I did most of the writing, but I'd always read it to them and be like, "What do you think?" And they gave a lot of valuable feedback, and it wouldn't be the same without them. So yeah, shout outs to those two. I just think it's better to do like a definitive official announcement, to be like, I'm putting it on the shelf, rather than people being like, where is it? And then I'm gonna be like, it's in the background right now. You know what I mean? I'd rather not force myself to make something that I'm pressured to make. Bumpy Jake on the back end, incredible work. Who else were my favorite performances? Me. Arco's performance is really good. Arco did a really good job. Grace, incredible. Maddie had a really great performance. Just kidding! Episode 2 at the end of the month. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have. I don't know. I couldn't hold myself back. I'm sorry. Imagine though. Imagine. Oh my god. Anyway, moving on to the strategy. The strategy outlook. Guys, this is gonna be the year of the Scythe. Definitely gonna be the year of the Scythe. You guys thought last year was the year of the Scythe? No, that was the 3 months of the Scythe. Okay. Bringing this in. All right. Here's what we got coming up in the year of the Scythe. Here's what you're getting, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Shareholders, feast your eyes. Once I can move my camera in this. 24 long form videos. That averages out to 1 every 2 weeks. short form content every second day, which is pretty standard for most content creators, but I haven't done it before. You'll notice I've actually been doing it. Resource pack, mod server showcases, clips, easy stuff from the stream. That'll be outsourced as I move forward in time. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to do some skits. Are you editing all yourself, boss? No, ideally I outsource it. But I need to figure out a bunch of things like fucking invoices and pay and all that bullshit. VOD channel uploads every second day. Currently they're daily, but I'm gonna space them out a bit just to, you know, I'm not streaming every day, so why would I do uploads every, you know? Invoicing is the sucky part. Yeah, because I want to have everything official. I want to have everything above board, so then just in case I get audited or someone's like, "Hey, Pyro, are you paying people properly?" I'll be like, "Yes. Here are the invoices. Here's the receipts." Send me £3 a month. I'll work. I feel like that is potentially unethical. Anyway, 4 streams per week, at least 3 hours long. It goes 3 to 4 depending on the week. But that's not the main point. There is it's not going to be 5 hours a week, right? Because 5 nights a week. 5 nights. 5 nights is not good because it takes away from me doing other things like, you know, bookkeeping and like other stuff. I already do like 5 4-hour streams per week pretty much. So actually, this is me announcing that I'm formally dialing back. So you'll get a lot of stream content and therefore a lot of VOD content. Of course, TwitchCon Rotterdam is right there. TwitchCon San Diego is off the table. I will not be in America this year or next year or the year after that unless I'm paid an exorbitant amount of money. That's fucked. Are you spending those nights at Freddy's? 4 3-hour streams every week is lots. See, like you say that, but I actually already kind of do that. So the way we can offset and maybe do 3 streams a week is if I do like a long stream that is like 6 hours, you know? Anyway, and the final thing is merch. Very excited. I'm gonna start working on getting some actual, you know, design stuff going. And I've got a really good vision in my mind for what I want it to be. I've discussed so many times what I want it to be. It's gonna be stuff that I want to wear. We don't have to be naked anymore. Wow. I'll get you guys like an example of like an item of clothing I really like. Like, here's like a sort of a basic example of like a Columbia shirt with sort of like a really nice design on the back. But more color. I want it to be like I want it to pop a bit. I don't want these colors. But yeah. Please consider not just clothes. Yeah, poster, definitely. Probably want to do like 2 poster designs. I really liked what Pow did with the postcard. Postcard could be a really cool idea. What colors do you think about with merch? Pins? We'll see. Will they ship to different places? I literally don't know. The only thing I can promise is that there will be merchandise. I can't say if it's gonna ship to everywhere. Like, you know, it's hard. I don't know stuff like that, you know. But I wanna collaborate with people who do know stuff like that. And yeah, let me get on my phone real quick. Right, whatever. Yeah, so that's what we have coming up. We'll talk more merch stuff. We've got a new demographic, so like it's a new community. It's important to talk to the new people about it as well. Anyway, get back to the reaction scene. But yeah, this is what you're getting. I'm recording a video tomorrow. I was gonna do it tonight, but I got tired. It took a fair bit of research and planning on this one. So yeah, could do some surveys. Can do some surveys. Why not? We can work on a survey together. Anyway, what's the next slide? I hate this. I hate this part a lot. I really hate it. This is me sharing my stupid goals. I hate talking about my goals publicly because what is that image? That was my first stream with Maddie and Link at my house. That would have been early 23. So yeah. So yeah. My hair was so long. Anyway, do you guys want to know the goals? I'll actually full screen. I'm gonna read them out. Ready? I'll say the platform and you tell me how many followers or subs do you think I want to have by the end of the year. Let's start with Instagram. How many you guys thinking with Instagram? What are you guys thinking there? 1 million on everything. Shut up. The answer? Yeah, you guys, I think you guys have all fucking guessed 50,000. Yeah, literally it's 50,000. TikTok. What do you guys think about TikTok? Currently, Instagram has like 4.5K. TikTok has about 30. You've said it on stream? Okay, some of them have been adjusted. TikTok is 100K. YouTube is also 100K on the main channel, which is going to be the hardest one in my opinion. Shorts. The YouTube one will be assisted by the short form. Here's one. I want a YouTube short. One YouTube short with 5 million views. That would be awesome. And then I want 25 with at least 1 million views. I think that's doable. That's like 2 a month. Make it gay. Funny you say that. VOD channel. I want to get 10K on there. Twitch 50K, and I want to maintain Partner Plus. It's so funny that you wanted to make it gay. It's you know, it's right there, guys. So yeah. It's gay. He knows what the shareholders like. My finger is on the pulse. Yeah, help make the gay list happen, guys. And then we have the big announcement, which I'm incredibly excited for, guys. I have 8 shifts left at my place of employment. I have officially sent in my letter of long service leave. Because, guys, as of January the 17th, full-time content creation. You love to hear it, guys. This is my second time going full-time. Let's see how we go. We'll see how we do. I've just been working my ass off. If anybody knows me, you'll know I've been working my ass off. I've been ditching social occasions and like, you know, when was the first? Late 22, I think. And I did 2023. So yeah, that was that. But yeah, man. That's what's gonna happen. So get started, guys. Getting self-employed, we pay you. The idea is I don't want most of my revenue to come from Twitch. I want it to be the main revenue source to come from.
Oh, that's my Aussie streamer.
The main revenue I'd like to be stable from YouTube, because Twitch is obviously unstable because it like depends on you guys who are very unstable. But like, you know, YouTube is sustainable. Short form is also pretty sustainable depending on how I want to learn how to do really good short form. This is a banger, by the way. Anyway, full-time content. Wow, you love to hear it. Oh, it's parcels. Of course it is. Anyway, we're at the executive Q&A session, guys. So, bring the mics up.
To be fair, our instability leads to more gifteds rather than the other way around.
That's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. Let me put my watch on. Let me just drink from my fat water bottle while I wait for the mics. Is the merch going to be limited? There may be limited runs of merch. Wick Watcher, please refer to the slides. Pyro, did you see the Zoran inauguration? Yes. Have you been to TwitchCon Rotterdam before? I've been to the last 2 years. When will you play Decked Out 2? I'd like to think sometime this month or next month. Your fat water bottle ain't got shit on my fat water bottle. My fat water bottle's awesome, dude. Step off. Dude, this is freaking awesome, bro. How could you call us unstable? We are the most stable chat here, I think. Yeah? Plans for more pyro emotes? They are planned. The scary thing about emotes is that, like, really it is giving back to you guys, which is awesome. But it's also like when, like, I need to know that certain ones are gonna get used. So my first thing I'm gonna be commissioning, which I still haven't fucking reached out to, is it's for a new banner, because a banner is something that not only like viewers see, but it's also like anybody looking at my channel will see. So I think as shareholders, I think, what do you guys think of that being the first investment? It's smart. It's smart because it's seen by the most amount of people. I'm big on banners. Cool. All right. Banner more important. We only have emotes. We also have 7TV. 7TV is great. I strongly recommend you guys get 7TV. Get rid of that god awful red banner. Can you tell that I made it myself? Wow, dude, we really need to fix the Nightbot stream elements thing. Thought you were gonna announce your pregnancy before, not gonna lie. Really? Whoa. Advertising is more important than product. Did you get an artist for banner? No, I haven't confirmed. I still haven't reached out, but I have a person in mind. Are you gonna stick with the red theme? I'm not sure. The red theme is clean, but I also like the idea of like piracy. I don't know. Definitely need a new banner. The banner is pretty bad. So yeah. That is the situation at hand. We do need a new banner. I like the red/orange theme. Orange. Red pirate, surely. Red is kind of the brand, TBH. It is the brand, TBH. I like my profile picture. V Pirate theme. There is literally a piece of art that I have as my desktop banner that I want to commission them to make my banner for. My PFP is scarier than you. Yeah, I'm a bit of a loser. Posture check. Thank you for the posture check, Cassie. Any more questions? Taking any questions. We're gonna be taking questions for the next 20 minutes. When's the win stream? I'm gonna do one tomorrow night. When's Vampires episode 9? Tomorrow night as well. Will Dorito get a friend? What kind of friend would you want? When are you playing the FNAF games? I probably won't. How does one become a successful Minecrafter? You're asking the wrong guy. Will you come to other parts of Australia? I'd love to see you at a con in Queensland. Yeah, I have family in Queensland. How powerful are you? Can you be defeated? Yes. Who out of the VSMP cast do you watch the most? I watch a lot of Pearl streams. I watch a lot of Scott. Yeah. Any other games you're planning on playing this month? Hytale's early access, but I don't know if I'll be able to get into it. I don't really know how it works. Windcraft, Baldur's Gate, maybe King of the Castle, but I am going away at the end of the month for my birthday. So only for 4 nights, but I actually might even do a stream from Maddie's account. Go to Adelaide. Would you play Reaper? I've played Reaper and I don't like Replay. Is there anything you'd like us / your community to do better / differently? I don't know. I really like when you guys make clips and then put them in the Discord. That's really cool. Faz? Maybe, if the group's right. What do I want you guys to do? What do I want the shareholders to do differently? I really like when you guys give me feedback. Any feedback's great. Hey, I don't like, hey, like, I'm sort of losing focus on the stream. And that, instead of saying I'm bored, you know, I'm losing, like, it's hard to keep up with this. Follow the Discord rules. Hi, Canary Tears. Any plans to visit the Netherlands? I will be in the Netherlands this year. Yeah, for TwitchCon. Apart from TwitchCon, I don't know. I want to stay in Amsterdam a little bit longer. How long do you guys think you can keep the Vampires cast group to do collabs group streams before the Vampires cast label drops and you guys are just friends CC's doing things? I don't know. It's hard because it's like, it's almost weird that the Vampires cast has been a separate thing. Like, I don't know if that's ever happened with like a PAL. Like, I think that it might have happened with like Rats. Like, there was the Rats cast. Like, that was a special thing. And then like, but I don't think I've seen a project cast be. Cassie, I have no SMP plans coming up. And I'm so serious. Any expectations for the coming year that shareholders might not see coming? Thank you, shareholder Concha. Welcome in. Concha, I assume you see all the announcement in the Discord. If not, I'll jog you here. Are you tired of everyone mentioning vampires yet? No, I feel the same. I'm worried that my fellow vampires or ex-vampires are like, ugh, move on, brother. You know? Why should we continue investing? Maddie would leave me. I did see it, yeah. It's just, you get it. You get it. I'm sure you understand. Yeah, it sucks, but I need to find. You're really gonna need to sell me on this one, dog. Yeah. Scott and Avid said they're going to stay in the vampires train until they're old men. Scott did a rating SMPs he's been in tier list earlier last year. I wonder where he'd put vampires. Does anybody know? How are you so cracked at escape rooms? I'm slippery. You guys know this. I'm so slippery, dude. Escape room content. This is gonna sound weird, but the focus of my videos moving forward, the focus on my videos moving forward is gonna be on me and what I can bring to a video, rather than relying on other people and like stimulating them with like, I don't like stimulating, but I want me to be the focus. I want people to come back for me rather than like other people on my channel. So like, I think I did a really, like, I was really worried that Vampires was only successful because, I was really worried that Vampires was only successful because of the people I was doing it with. But I think I tried, I distinguished myself. So yeah. I want to get better at doing scripted content because I'm not really good at that. Vampires just exposed me to you and your work, and now you're stuck with me. Yeah. Have you got a fan on? I did have a fan on, not anymore. My family refuses to put the air conditioning on at night because they're fucking sickos. So yeah, that's the deal. Hair's blowing in the wind. Can you hear it though? If you can't hear it, then I'll turn it back up. No. Okay, I'm gonna keep blowing wistfully. Cool. Yeah. What other questions do we have, guys? Does the rat have a name? Chat. What's the name of the rat? What makes a lore project interesting for you? A rapidly changing environment. I want the conditions that I'm in to change consistently, and I want people to be as dedicated to the project as I am. I want there to be, I think that's what, if I had to compare Cowboys and Vampires, I think the entire cast was so vampire pilled. Like everybody was 100% all the time, every episode. And that's what to me made Vampires so enjoyable. Any off YouTube content goals. I want to win an event. Have you considered a horror type lore SMP? That could be fun. I've considered a lot of lore. But yeah, I don't know. I think one of the harder things to do with dark settings, which I love dark settings, is it's hard to monetize and it can turn a lot of people off. So I think one of the things I was doing with Wake Watcher and what I was going to be building towards was making terrible things happen, but making it consumable. So yeah, that's where I was going. So like there is a terrible event, like a slaughter of a whole city was mentioned in episode 1 of Wake Watcher, but we like, you know, I want to do more angsty stuff. I quite like that. Oh my goodness. 7 months with the old ball and chain. Hey Luann. Hello. Oh Luann, you missed all the announcements. All the deets. The Torment Nexus needs to be at least a little bit hospitable. Yeah, I know. Hey, I love your writing, and honestly, you don't think vampires would be the same without you? Aww. Thank you, Ilya Miles. You just subbed today, though. Yeah, no. So, announcements. Rapid fire. Wick Watcher is on a shelf. I'm officially putting it on a shelf so I can focus on other things. It is... it's too much of a time sink and doesn't generate enough money for me to keep going. But it can come back, but only once I'm up and running content-wise. I'm from the 16th of January onwards, I'm a full-time content creator. That's fun. I put in my final shift dates at my work. What else? Shorts every 2 days, VODs every 2 days. 24 long form videos this year. Merch in April at the latest. I'll say May at the latest. April is when it'll be like put out, like announced at least. What else? What did I miss, guys? I just went through all my content. I'm so excited for merch. It's been years. I actually found the original merch designs when I was cleaning my PC today. Someone clip the recap? Yeah, well, that sounds exciting. Yeah. Such is the situation. I told everyone I have no plans. I'm in no SMPs. There's nothing. Genuinely been years since the idea of merch was serious. The balls itch one? The balls itch stuff, yeah. I think being full-time would be big for you. Yeah, and I was just talking about the kind of content I'll do. There was merch. Yuri or Yowie? I think it not great to choose. But yeah, I missed that drop because no job. It's all right. Choose, boy. Eternal Nero. Thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it. Someone get this management recipe so we can spit on my ranks and stuff. No. It's very hard. Are you sure? You guys, I lie to you a lot. My bad. But I'm so serious. I am not lying. I'm in none. There is nothing planned for me on the horizon. Nothing. Will the mustache grow back? I mean, it will, but I didn't shave tonight. You said that before. I want to believe you. Would you ever be bothered to host your own? We were talking about that, and I said I'd love to, but I also see the stress that your dear husband and our dear friend Apo go through when they do that shit. And how all-consuming it becomes. So yeah, that's that, you know. It's not easy. I've hosted projects before. I've coordinated streams. Like my finale for the KSMP years ago, I fully coordinated by myself in a week, and I didn't stop working for a week. And it worked pretty decently. Looked pretty good, man. I think I did a great character there. The tale of the Waste Walker, the Navirian. But yeah. I think it's so much easier when you have someone else who help you. Yeah. Like, I've had like co-writers and like co-producers, but like, I think it's different to be like, okay, you're doing the map. You're doing here's our shared vision, but like, here's the Pinterest board that we made together. You do the map, or like, you're in charge. You liaise with those people, or like, I'll do the back end. I'll do the coding. I'll do the coding stuff. Trust me, give me the map. I'll do all the code, put it in, make it make sense. I'll deal with this. Well, half the people or whatever. Like, I'll reach out to this amount of people. It's like, it is such a beautiful thing to have somebody like that to work with. It's really awesome. It's also really hard for me as an Australian to do that sort of thing. I have turned down opportunities because of my time zones and because I want to be able to spend time with Maddie. And because, like, you know, I want to be able to wake up when the sun's not setting, you know? My goal outside of content is to move out by the end of next year, or a situation might have come up which is very beneficial, which means we would move out early 27. But like, I really want to move out. I really want to make this like a thing. So yeah, posture check. Posture's not bad right now. So yeah, that's the current situation. With that, suffering from Aussie ping / time zones. Yeah, love the setup. Thank you, cute face 202. Hope that works out. I think we're gonna do good. But yeah, I love to see you do like shared save gimmick where you play on XYZ thing for however many hours and pass over to someone else. Oh yeah, I know that sort of thing. Yeah, would help with time zones. It would. Do you guys remember Minecraft Minute? Man, I wonder how that's going. Try pronouncing my full username. Galaxy Zelquian Grain. Yeah, it would. You're right. You're dead right, Lauren. Actually got it correct. Yeah, I'm the GOAT. It's kind of funny what I did with like me playing on like some like Cowboys. I swear, like Luann, like you'd log in and see like a bunch of weird stuff in town, and that would be me working a few hours before you would get on. You know. Is there anything you want from shareholders to support you outside of your content creation? I think just sharing my stuff around is really valuable. Finding people who might be into my stuff is cool. Engaging with my short form, I mean, it's content, you know. Outside of content, what is an outside of content example? Yeah, sharing the word. Don't be annoying with it. Like if somebody doesn't care, don't fucking shove it down their throat. But fuck yeah. I don't know. If I'm in something, get hyped. Show like one of the things that shows that like say for example if I'm announced in an event or something like that. Oh, Eternal. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. If I'm in an event, blow that post up, dude. Blow it up. So yeah, that really helps. But yeah, that's the deal. Partner Plus is really fun, but yeah, that's like a only if you can afford it type deal. But yeah. We need to bring Pyroscythe mentioned back. I think we need a new Pyroscythe mentioned. The current Pyroscythe mentioned is kind of obnoxious, in my opinion. Let me cook. Dorito. Like, a modern Pyroscythe mention could be fun, Miney. But that's the entire slideshow, guys. Wow. 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 Oh my goodness. Crazy times, right? Crazy times. Also, being there for premieres is really fun. I missed the whole presentation. That was a productive meeting. I don't think that's going to be the Pyroscythe mentioned. Whoa! Pays you. Thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anyway, real quick, this isn't the stream, but I wanted to show you guys how awesome this is. This isn't tonight. This is gonna scare a lot of you. We're not gonna be playing this now. So chill, okay? But look at this. This is awesome, dude. Have a look at this, like the new character creation screen. It's like for those who don't know, Windcraft is a Minecraft MMORPG. Hang on. Cool, there's a bunch of stuff. Great. And there's a little cinematic. Whoa. Cool. Anyway, this is the character creation screen. Yeah, man, check this out. You can create a character. Hang on. I don't know why it's underground, but hang on. Wait a minute. I'll just reload the menu again. Yeah. One sec. Don't play yet, guys. We'll make new characters together. Yeah, we know it's the winter. Cool. Create a character. Am I changing to Minecraft? In a bit, yeah. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna be making a warrior, guys. So, I'll make a warrior. Very exciting. If I had my preference, I'd probably make a mage, but I make too many mages. Man, I don't know why the heck they ain't showing though. Let me literally disconnect and reconnect. Playwinecraft.com. There we go. Oh wait, is there any way we could fix the inactive Nightbot commands? Or like disable every Nightbot command except for the song command? Because it's really clogging chat. Bye, Zeef. Anyway, right click to switch. Wait, I didn't mean to log in. Whoa. Let's try that again. Cool. Try again. See how we go. Need to go on the Nightbot dashboard? Yeah. I know I know, but I can't do it right now. CIA because I'm live. And this is specifically like a mod issue. Whoa, Cosmic BTV. Thank you for the raid. How we doing? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How was your stream today? What's going on? You could have done /class. Oh, you're right. Oh, whatever. I just need to restart it anyway. Yeah, it's just kind of clogging stuff. Late night MC. Nice. What you doing, MC? Is there a way you can Infinity Caves mod? Very nice. We're doing. I just wanted to show everyone Windcraft, but I can't connect to the servers now. No, it's fine. My brain. Ooh. Whatever, man. Who the fuck cares? We'll do it tomorrow. Why does it hate you? I just want to do cool things, but I'm constantly set back. Anyway, whatever. We're gonna just dilly-dally on some hardcore for a while, methinks. Yes, that is my next course of action. Pepsi. Whoa! Planet. Hello. Wait, no, you're not Planet. You're Planter. I just thought you were Planet because you were VIP. You tricked me. Are you gonna do any hardcore YouTube videos? No, I want to do a Forever World though. That's sort of like one of my big things on the horizon. .com lurk. Thank you always. Anyway, here was the house we were building last stream. Wait, does Nightbot not work at all? No, it does. But we have the other bot that we use instead, so. Anyway, I've been playing without shaders, and I want to play more without shaders. So anyway, here's the beginning stages of the I'm excited for the Reverworld. Me too. Let's get this scaffolding out of the way so we can actually see. What are we looking at? Is what were you working on last night that you were crashing out about? If you ban Nightbot, does it get rid of everything? Yeah, yeah, but we need one thing. That is what I've been trying to communicate. I might have been unclear. But yeah, how much longer are you planning on streaming? An hour and a half, I'd say. Anyway, sorry. See, Alicia. What we're trying to do is, we're trying. So we have the only reason we turned Nightbot back on. It used to be our main bot. The only reason we turned it back on was because of we needed the song command to work, and we couldn't get the song command to work with stream elements. So we turned it back on, not realizing that it had dozens of commands that were on the same one as stream elements. There we go. So Nightbot should work there. That's what we're trying to deal with. Anyway, this is what I was crashing out about. I did a bunch of work on it off stream. I'm still crashing out about it. Anyway, that's what we got there right now. Like, it looks good. I think your issue that it's not textured yet. Yeah, I do need to add, like, the texturing. Anyway. I like the OG roof you had on it. Hello, sir. Whatever, man. Cool. The reason we took the roof off is because I was changing things around. The roof is gonna be there still. Like, don't worry. The roof is not gone. Whoa! Thank you for the resub, CIA. Appreciate it. I know you're very busy right now, CIA, but thank you for stopping on by. Anyway, I'm currently just going through the stages of doing like one side. Also, I did this. I now have full cam, so I can actually like inspect it from a distance and, you know, give it a little look-see. Pretty sure we're just going to be using a standard diorite gradient. Just because I like diorite. Oh, rain. It's a sign. Mira, thank you for the follow. How we doing? What's good? I'm liking the balcony so far. Yeah, I'm liking it too. Whoa, with the gifted to Joshua. Holy smokes. It's always raining in this world. It is just like a spruce coastline. I feel like it is just the most rainy environment. An Australian working in hospital matches my work schedule perfectly. Oh! Raikune, are you a YouTube viewer, perhaps? Oh, I did a bunch of pottering on the server today, guys. I like fixed up a bunch of stuff. The mob farm wasn't working, but now it is, so love to hear it. I think this is a thunderstorm, so we're actually gonna go up here. Yep, that's a thunderstorm. And we're hungry. Cool. Yippee, made it. Hey, Oregon core. It really is just the biome, huh? I feel like I'm in Life is Strange. Genesis, thank you for the follow. Alright. Beautiful weather. Let's get some... Spears really burn through carrots. Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of the spear, because it's a very situational weapon. Happy New Year! Awesome. What's the vibe for the builds? Coastal resource town. It's where all my farms are going to be. It's meant to be a small settlement based in an ancient ruin. That's the vibe, if you like the vibe. Big fan of the vibe, yes. Oh man, what an ancient command that was, dude. Have you been drinking water? I have been. In 2020, when I was streaming and when Corpse existed, I had a much different mic, which emphasized the bassier parts of my voice, and that is why people were like, "Oh my god, you're a man with a deep voice. You must be Corpse." Pretty sure Corpse still exists. You should text you the diary first. Let me finish up this side and then I'll get to it. Corpse has been doing streams? What? Crazy. Damn. Used to me. Alright, fuck it. We'll do some experimentation with diorite. Whatever, man. Alright. Here is the fun time. Should we do diorite at the top? Or alternatively, diorite at the bottom? Do you have bone blocks, perhaps? No, but I should make a farm for them. Cassie J, thank you for the sub, appreciate it. Bottom, top. Top looks like shading. Bottom because it looks like I got dirty from the terrain. Let me explain to you guys some of my choices I've made. I think diorite, smooth diorite, and bone blocks would be good. The reason I disagree with that is because I feel like the space isn't big enough to have 3 different blocks as a texture. I feel like it's just not the move, especially like 5 blocks with 3, whereas like down here I did 3. Because I feel like that was justifiable. Anyway, let's have a look what it looks like with this. It's too bone is too smooth there. I just think it's too like. I think it's way too smooth. We'll use diorite. Yeah, that won't work. With diorite stairs, add some aging depth, or would it be too busy? I think we're gonna age it up later. Because it's a coastal build, we want it to be aged a little bit. That's why I'm varying a lot of these wood textures. For walls, I like using concrete powder. Very good call. Let's give it a go. Let's do some concrete powder. White wool? We'll get a bit of white wool. Here's my wool farm. Hey guys, what's up? Pale oak would be a boon. We actually have a fair bit of pale oak. Ugh. Can you have the fortune telling reward turned on, please? Nah, I just don't really feel like it. Birch and bamboo? Nah, those colors wouldn't work with this, I don't think. I think we're adding too many colors. By doing that. Oh, maybe not. I feel like it clashes too much. What do you guys think? Raw diorite is better. I just feel like raw diorite is just such a front runner. Let's try the powder. I think the powder was a really good suggestion. Let's get a bunch of white powder, chat. Where was that zombie? I just heard a fucking... Is wool directional? No, wool is not directional. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe wool is directional. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ooh. I still... Get some snow? Snow's too white. It's got hints of blue as well. You actually really like that. Otherwise, nah, they're not. It's a data pack we have to add more advancements. The powder is nice. Nicer than the diorite. See, I think the diorite's effect is that it adds an aged... I think it makes it aged, which I think is what we need. Hi, just tuned in. Hello. Ah. Good night, Miney. Pale oak. It's a bit too white. I got some right here. This is what it looks like. It just... another thing is, one thing we have to consider. I've been learning so many, like, principles of building recently. This is a build that we're going to be viewing up close. A few concrete powder near the top. Like, 1 or 2 could be the move, actually. Wait a minute. I like your suggestion of 1 or 2. I think that's really good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think having a seaside structure be a little bit eroded is really good. Or stone on the bottom and a gradient up. No, I don't think having stone there would make sense because it's like it's a white wall. Like it's already been sort of like patched up, you know? Ugh. Like, I think this is the best. I think this is actually really good. Add some barnacles, like buttons. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because we just want to finish the structure first before we do a lot of the decorating. A greater white gradient would need more space. Yeah, I think a gradient like that would definitely need more space. Hello. We don't want to add too many blocks into the palette, guys, because it can get too messy. What do you guys think, by the way? Should we have like this bar here, like this oak bar? Sorry, this spruce bar, or should we have like no spruce bar? What do you guys think? I kind of, for some reason, I kind of do like the spruce bar because it ties it in. I like the spruce bar. See, Umner is like a professional builder, so I quite like that take. I think yes, but it should be one out. No, because having it like I think it adds depth. And then, okay. First ever paid sub. Thank you very much. Cassie Plague. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I just sort of want to finish this build. Like, I want to finish an outside build. We actually did over there pretty good. Oh yeah, insane cat, guys. Where are the insane cats? Get the stairs. Did I use up all the stairs? I did not. Thank you for the insane cats. The reason these are out here, by the way, guys, is I think you guys will appreciate the reason why they're there. Haha, they're there. See, I really like this balcony area. I think it's really nice. I think it like you can get a really good shot of like the overlook. All right. The balcony is very cute. Thank you, Uni. Making me want to lock in on my builds. I actually have been finding it way easier to build with you guys recently. I've been trusting your processes, guys. Ow. But my stolen stills to good use. Redeem first. You missed it again, man. Oh, rats. Fiddlesticks. Like the league champion. Sign. Oh, wait, that looks really good. Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, chat. Okay, what do you think of that? Oh, it actually kind of looks nuts. I kind of like the asymmetry of not having the dark oak here. I feel like it works. But um oh wait, asymmetry W. Wait, never mind. Um Do you guys prefer just signs or shelves? Let me know. Resource packs. Cool. We're gonna turn that one on. I just made a short with this pack today. Both. Dark oak sign. You gotta use the new block. The new block, I love it. You did get rid of the concrete pad on the top right, by the way. Let's put some back. Bang. What if you completed more of the build first and get back to the detailing? Sure, let's do that. Bang, 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 and then bang, 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 bang. Right, let's lock in on the roof. You're probably building a weird way. Yeah, I don't know. I need to see the vision. Let me look at some inspiration builds. A hail blending in survival. See, I just find it like it's kind of weird. I get like a satisfaction from it, but I don't particularly enjoy it. But you may be asking then, Pyro, why am I here? Let's look at some screenshots I took of the build from last night. Oh, that's not good. This scythe is on fire. Minecraft server's down. Not my cool, awesome single player world. Saw a cool tip on Instagram. If you put a pressure plate on the same block as an item frame, and then you walk over the pressure plate, the presence of an item frame is enough to hold it down, and then bam, look, we got a plate now. How cool is that? Could even call it a Pyroscythe. Fuck. I just use my building block as scaffolding, to be honest. Hello, Oxygen. Whoa, Lexi. How we doing, dog? That's good, man. Ah! Just fucking destroyed 2 blocks. How's it looking? Pretty good. I haven't found bamboo, but mangrove roots are good scaffolding. If you don't want to find a jungle, they're in shipwrecks. Hot tips with Pyroscythe. Thank you, Pyroscythe, everyone says in unison. You guys are also kind to me. Is this even? Rob! Rob, Dev? What are we... Oh my god, you come by so sporadically now, man. What do you go by? How's the fucking brain cancer going, dude? You're completely good? 2, 3, 4... Rob or Dev's good? Cool. Easy. Yeah, so I had my surgery, and man, like 3 days ago, they told me it was back. Fuck. Oh, that's fucking terrible news, dude. Holy shit. Fuck, I'm so sorry, bro. Yeah, man, you're made of tough stuff. You got this. Saying positive, I'm gonna beat it again. There, dude. You won brain cancer 0. I'm putting this shit on my resume for sure. Fuck yeah, man. Song was really good. I'm playing it again. I'm gonna work on the roof because to not work on the roof. I'm building it up on this side as well. Don't worry, I'm just building the support beams. Is it all gonna be deep slate or just the frame? Not sure. Mainly deep slate, I'd imagine, but I like the idea of doing like a patch, like a not a patchy, but like the bridge looks epic. Thank you, man. The bridge is also unfinished. We actually finished like one turret, and the actual foundation of the bridge itself is done. But funny enough, the easy part, which is these decorative structures, is not done. Add tough blocks of flavor on the roof. We'll get to the roof in a bit. I just want to add the. I just want to make the frame. Thank you for the follow, White Bear and White Rose. How many blocks out is this? 3. Good work, Josh. I gotta say, tonight, the tunes have been awesome. The music has been like, I don't think every song has been like awesome, dude. Stick with the 5 gifted. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much, dog. Appreciate it. Thank you. You shouldn't have done that. Thank you. For the vibes. Vibes are good. Appreciated. Thank you. I like the song sounds really good, but I fucking hate the message. It's like, damn, dude, like, entirely, thank you for the follow. Like, yeah, man, like, the news shows you the face of the most evil man ever, but like, really, the times we live in, they've never been better, dude. So many people are healthy and happy, and it's like, fuck, man. Oh man, everything's just black and white, bro. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the meaning. This is a lot of deep slate I figured it'd match. Wait, what was your scheme? Red. Oh, red could be an option. Red would be a great accent color. We're talking about a lighthouse for a coastal town vibe. Right. Oh yeah, things are shaping up quite well though. Oh boy. Looks so sick. It looks really sick. What's the inside roof lock gonna be? I'm not sure yet. We'll get there in a sec. I'm thinking something darker though. Something like over there. We could actually use over there as like a little experiment area. The idea was this: is I wanted like whoa. like a slate roof or like a tar roof. And I think I did a really good. This was my starter house, and it's very starter housey vibes, right? I think I did a really good job here. Like one of my favorite builds ever. It's so cute and simple. Somehow I managed to make these blocks work really well. So. What's darker than deep slate though? I don't think I want to go darker than deep slate. Okay, let's actually do a little experiment here. I have a couple of ideas I want to toy around with. Oh, Nadia. That's good. Flexion is more purple though. You're so good with it. I just genuinely can't do that sort of thing. I just don't have the I can't perceive a color like that, I don't think. Which may hinder my ability to build stuff, but thank you for the follow. Cam Soup. Are you colorblind? I think a little bit. Blues and purples. So greens and reds I'm pretty good with, but that's why I've been staring at the base and being like, I don't like it, because I can understand why I'm not a fan. How's the meeting going? The meeting finished, I'm sorry. See, I'm really good at building with, like, stone. As you can probably tell by, like, the, you know, the fact that this is gonna, like, I love this place. I'm probably gonna redo the floor, but I really, like, I absolutely love this area. This looks amazing without shaders. Also, we're gonna have to get rid of these blocks and then add some gravel again, but yeah. How cool. Love it. Like, what a fucking build, man. I love down here. When you got gifted? You did. The lava is such a smart addition, and it's also functional. Sorry, house. I'm gonna be tearing you apart very briefly. Now. Oh, this feels weird. Whoa, hello, shotgun Tom Kelly. Too light. I also just don't think the lighter blocks work. I think we should keep the roof dark. By the way, guys, this isn't like I'm just gonna be rebuilding the roof, by the way. This is just, I'm just trying to experiment for what's gonna go down there. This isn't here. This stays, I like this. We're not changing this. This is the fun starter house. We like this. I'm just trying to think what we put down there. Darker roof. I feel like these textures, I feel like the colors are nice, but the textures are too contrasty to go down there. The other one has a lot of white, yeah. I think the only way we can truly do it is if we just rip it on the other build. I polish deep slate with deep slate tiles. We're gonna go sleep and then go back down there. Fuck, it's gonna take a while to like actually figure out which blocks we're gonna use here. Thank you for the follow, Abigail Grace. And Lightning Bolt. Alright, let me have a look-see here. Mom got me Pizza Hut pizza. We eating good tonight? Let's go! Minecraft slate roof. Let's look at some slate roofs. Chat, I had a really good dinner tonight. It was like, it was like a bunch of chicken and lamb in like a box. Covered in sauce and chips. But did you eat the box as well? Yeah, waste not, want not. Of course, dog. 100%. Cardboard. Yes, you get it. By the way, guys, I'm just experimenting for a while. Let me cook. If I'll ask your opinions in a sec on this, because it's gonna look like dog shit for a minute, but... This is definitely gonna be a very strong let him cook kind of moment, because it's gonna look a bit weird for a minute. What do you guys think of this? And then, actually, wait, I have a weird cook idea. From afar, it doesn't look so bad. Genesis by Justice. That was really clean. Great. Where's all the blackstone, though? I had a bunch of blackstone lying around. I need, like, regular Joe Schmo run-of-the-mill blackstone. Is it over here? No. It is not. I'm doomed. I have no idea where it is. There. No, I don't know where. Eagerly hunting for this blackstone. If not, I can go get a couple stacks really quick. Huzzah! Bah, bah, bah. How we doing, dog? You left your diamonds right in that moment. Fuck. Nobody said it yet. Nobody's been like, Pyro, you left them right there. Don't you see? Thank you for that. Oh my god, is it up here? No, but there's a lot of blocks I can use There's all my scaffolding. Oh, there's all my wood. Wow, okay. Viridian, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are we? Take it easy. Take it easy, Deb. I'm hungry. There should just be an absolute ton of the stuff up here somewhere. Because we mined out a whole section of basalt and then left the other stuff. Jess Moose, 2000, thank you for the follow, and Dryer, thank you for the follow as well. I'd rather find the safe section. Whoa. Oh my god. Pyroscythe, what are you doing? Silly goose. Bro's playing like he isn't in hardcore. Yeah, my bad. Hermitcraft Watcher spotted. There are a few of them here. I find myself watching more Hermitcraft streams than anything else from that gang. Cool. Watch this, it'll die now, just from thorns. I only watch Pyroscythe streams. I saw you in the Milkberry chat today. Actually. Very entertained for hours. You say you'll play Windcraft one time and you secure Uni's loyalty forever. Unbelievable. I'm too YouTube pilled. This is the only stream I watch. The ideal vibe I'm trying to output for a stream is because I'm trying to put out the vibe of like, you know, you're in a Discord and you have a friend who's sharing their screen. That's the kind of vibe I'm trying to put out with my streams. Hope you guys are getting that vibe. It does feel like that low key. Good, good. I try to read most chat messages as well. The only thing I try to filter out is like reacts and if you guys are talking to each other. There are monsters nearby. The monster is inside me. in like a metaphorical sense, not like a monster romantic sense. I hope you guys didn't interpret that with the latter meaning. Easiest clip in my life. The clip button doesn't work. Can somebody please clip that? Where is the monster? I think I just heard a skeleton. It better not be in like a weird... I think I just heard it again. Where? Put on subtitles? I can hear it. Where? Are you fucking kidding me? How did you even get in there? Whatever, man. How, dude? It's even got an enchanted bow. Unreal. No, let him live. I need to sleep. I can't just have a skeleton living in my walls forever. That was his room? No, it's not. It's not his room. He doesn't pay rent. Uni, I won't be. Have a good one. Take it easy. Are you fucking kidding me? It starts raining immediately as I start work. Ridiculous. What if I add like some random highlights of like... Oh no, it's back. No, oh, it's dead. Okay. Local landlord evicts single mother skeleton. She's so hungry, dude. Look at her. Thank you for the follow, Sea Monster. I love how Pyro is playing MC in basically a suit. I mean, like, I came straight here from the shareholder meeting. A single mom who works 2 jobs. Wait, there's so many of you. Hello? You look like you teach history in that outfit. That was one of my career options. I instead went for Minecraft. You think about becoming a teacher? A teacher's like... I feel like if you just enjoy a subject, I feel like there's a certain point where you're like, yeah, I could be a teacher. That's how I ended up a tutor. Yeah, if you're really good at a subject one year, you should just be like, oh man, I could like easily just use this same knowledge I retained and like impart the way I have retained it and put it to someone else who fucking pays me money. I get way more interested in my own country's history as I get older. You definitely need to like working with kids or teens? Yeah. I mean, half the job is fucking daycare. So, you know. Australian history, low-key bangs? Yeah, the more I get to know it, the more I'm like, shit, dude, I've been missing out. Hello, Tweely. The emu wall? Oh, I hate when people talk about the emu wall. Oh, no, that's actually really cool. I really like that pattern. And then we can like sort of splotch around these like black marks. What do you guys think? Huh? Pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. Looks amazing. Looks pretty good. Yeah, Leaf said it. I split the audio. This rain is really fucking annoying, actually. I don't know if you guys have picked up on the rain. Make sure your settings are correct. We have so much snow right now and I'm comfy. This looks so awesome, Sauce Man. What the hell? Oh, I see what's up. No, I don't. What? Sorry if I'm not talking too much, chat. I'm like trying to figure out this roof pattern because it's actually looking really good, and I want to keep it that way. Looks awesome though. I just fucking hate the rain. Zeehaw, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Also, Voided Echo, thank you for the follow as well. I missed ya. Terribly sorry. How are we? Thank you for talking amongst yourselves and for being such lovely little people, guys. You guys are all awesome. Look at that. Beautiful. Yo, love the roof design you're working on. Thank you. Oh my god, it's nighttime. I can sleep. Oh, finally. Oh, beautiful human. You binge watched all of White Pine. Excellent. I'd love to hear that. If I can finish half of the roof today, I'm happy. But then we have to work on the end turret as well, which is like a completely separate build, but... Okie doke. Let's get to it. Do you have any tips on playing survival mode? In surviving? Hello, Cycrum. Doing good, doing good. 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 Doing good, do Well, I find it so good at binge with my brother and one sitting we're freaking out. It's very nice that you guys can like do things together like that. This is very sweet. My piece of news that came out this morning. Yeah, I was about to record a video when the news broke, and I was like, right. Guess I am not focusing on that right now. Insane development. I can't believe it was fucking so clean. Like, it's so weirdly clean. Not weirdly. I mean, like, if anybody could do it, it's Delta Force, but like, whew, just fucking, you know. By the time I saw the videos of the Chinooks, he was probably on an aircraft carrier. Hallowed Animations. Thank you for the resubscription. Low-key, going into Wipeout without any context, I thought the Hemlock siblings are going to be infuriating to watch. No, they're actually pretty good. They're pretty chill, right? Doesn't matter if it's perfect, by the way, guys. Snobby Rich Kids wouldn't have been fun to watch. Yeah, unless there's like drama there. We're looking good so far, dog. Thank you. I'm going for this sort of like, you know the look. I think you know the look I'm going for. Like a very sort of like a detailed slate with a bit of pitch and tar kind of thing. I'm gonna build up this bit. Like once this side is done, I'll finalize the detailing. But yeah. I like it a lot so far. Thank you. Me too. Zombie seems to be the only one that doesn't treat staff nicely. Well, there's one other person who definitely doesn't treat staff nicely. You know. Hollister? What if I eat your bill because of how nice it's looking so far? Don't do that. You'd choke. Waste not, want not. Fuck. Who do we think did it? It's a good question. Thank you for the follow, Bexy Star. How we doing? How we doing? Hello? Oh no. Oh dear God. It's even. Actually, no. No, it's even. Fuck. That's fine. It's literally okay. Even if it's even here, it's so fine. At least we have our build palette so far. The music for White Pine is gorgeous. Getting to like sit down and ask about all these like production questions for White Pine was one of the best experiences ever. Low-key though, learning how like White Pine is actually made makes me so happy I'm not the one making White Pine. It sounds really hard and like not hard, but like painful. The way that Ivory uses is like, fuck, dude, I couldn't. I'm pretty sure all the NPCs you see in White Pine are like Ivory, doing all the movements and stuff. So. I don't know. Now that here's a fun one for you guys. Now that Wickwatch is on the shelf, what do you guys think? What do you guys think's going on? What do you got? What direction do you guys think the story was gonna go there? Like, what do you think's going on? What's happening? Some of it's pretty predictable. Some of it I don't think is. Because in my mind, it's all plotted out, and I made the pilot with the rest of the show in mind. Arco's gonna die? Arco's dead. That's confirmed. That was Arco's room. Yes, unfortunate timing. I'm so sorry, Pebbled. Can you, if you'd like to share it, please feel free with the Wickwatcher channel in the Discord. Yeah, the mods, I'm pretty sure the cars are a mod. Quick scan and watched. Amen, Liminal Nightmare. The idea for the idea moving forward is that the show would depict a rapidly deteriorating political situation with the families and nations of the students who are at the institute. Because I don't want to make some grand show, but I still want to get political with it. So it would be depicting this like larger conflict in a microcosm in this one space where, like, obviously violence is pretty restricted. So like the schemes, there'd be plots, you know, some of them were already set up, like, you know, there's sort of like there's things like, you know, like the crossbow plot, things like, what else? Let's think here. Obviously, the next episode would be tackling the impacts of Akko's death, because as the representative to the nation that the Institute is physically based in, that carries a lot of like political repercussions, you know. It just looks really bad for those who are accused of doing it, which obviously is going to be Derpy and Win. Derpy, who now goes by Cayman. So the next episode would essentially be dealing with their guilt. Oh, White Pine is a war commentary, basically. Wick Watcher. It's a little bit. Oh, wait, the tunage has been crazy tonight, by the way. I don't know if you've been tapped in, but like, episode 2 intro is about to be so fire. Episode 2 intro, I wrote entirely in a different language that I made up. I got into conlang. And that was gonna be my favorite scene of the whole show. I loved what was cooking. It was gonna be the language that my character spoke, because I came from like a far off king, like the language was Durbinsk. It came from Durbinska. I can actually probably read. I can probably read it, and you guys can like, because I've spoken it many times. Dalos, meo soteura. Then another voice says, "That's not what you're looking for. You aren't meant to be here. It's too dangerous. You're on your own now. You have to be. I'm not gonna hold the light for you. Go on, the wick's burning. You have to keep searching. Meo soteura, deleamos." You have to be thorough. That was highlighted as a rewrite. Deleamos, delejamos, deleo, and then that's all we got. That was the first scene. It was a very that whole sequence though lasts about 3 minutes, but there's bits in between that you don't see because I'm not telling you. But yeah. Anyway, fuck, what a nice looking roof we got going so far, chat. Not bad. This little thing right here is like a little bit of patch. Like it's a little bit of scuff, I suppose you could call it. You know what? I'll just read the first scene. Why not? Scene 1 of episode 2 was going to be this. Scene 1, the dream. The words of Akko. Exterior, fields of gore, snowstorm, dusk. Pyro is buffeted by a harsh and cruel snowstorm in the fields of gore, where bodies pile up from decades of war, often too cold to rot. He wears light padded armor as the ground crunches from snow and bones under his feet. Moans and cries can only occasionally be heard through the wind. He's raising a lantern, trying desperately to find someone through the white snow and darkness surrounding him. He calls out in his native tongue. Dalos. I'll just translate it. Hello. My prince. Pyro continues his search, eventually coming to a bloody lump in the snow. He brushes the snow away from the corpse and turns it over to see that the face is still preserved, dead, but frozen solid. He recoils, not ready for the sight. As he is walking back, he hears a familiar voice. Arco. That's not who you're looking for. Spoken calmly, very neutral. Pyro turns frantically, dropping his lantern in the snow while trying to spot his colleague. He is panting frantically, huffing and heaving in the frigid conditions. Pyro, you aren't meant to be here. It's too dangerous. Arco, you're on your own now. You have to be. I'm not going to hold the light for you. Pyro stammers. He doesn't know how to respond. He looks to where the lantern fell, picking it up only to raise it before him to see the silhouette of Arco. Go on. The wick's burning. You have to keep searching. That's Arco. Pyro raises his lantern and peers into the storm as he begins to make out two armed figures approaching him. He turns to run and drops the lantern again as he runs into the storm, chainmail clinking. Roars come from the snow as the storm starts to rage. He runs, sprinting into the void before him, only to trip over a ledge, falling into a snowbank at the bottom of a sheer cliff. The two armed figures come to the cliff, looking off into seemingly a sheer drop. They abandon their pursuit. Pyro lies face down in the snow, coughing once and groaning as his body screams at him in pain. The cold is cutting into the bone, and his muscles ache from carrying his armor and furs. He gathers what remaining strength he has and hobbles to the exposed rock of the crag. Sitting against it, he stares, his face bruised and pale. He turns to his left, glancing from the corner of his eye to who he is looking for. In a similar situation, slumped over, seemingly motionless, Pyro scrambles towards him. Meo soteora, deleumos, my prince, you must wake. Pyro shakes the body, panting in desperation as he tries to shake the life into the frozen armored youth. Arco stands behind Pyro again, watching as he shakes the body. You have to be thorough. Deleumos, deleumos, deleu. You must wake, you must wake, wake. Scene. Yeah. Sorry. It's me, Pyroscythe. Yeah, that's that was I loved that scene. I loved doing like a conlang. I loved so it's summer right now. I got the idea for that scene when it was a winter storm here. Not a snowy storm, but it was so cold outside and I was going somewhere at 6 a.m. and I was just fucking kicking through shit. You should do audiobooks? I'd love to. I'd love to. But yeah, I could never. So right now I've written scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4. Scene 4 is not finished. I've done scenes 1 to 3. Dude, in that storm would have been so. Yeah, I was really excited to set that up too. Let this man get this off the shelf. Yeah, well, we'll see how we're going in Q2, but right now, Q1, I'm grinding on other things, which I'm actually gonna go and probably edit for a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go edit. But it's been a lovely stream tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the shareholder meeting. Really appreciate it. I'll do a little condensed announcement thing. Now, my good friend Cena here is doing a subathon, and I think raids extend the timer. Cena's the best ever. Cena's also in Wickwatcher. Wasn't Wickwatcher. Let's go in there, guys. Thank you for coming in tonight. I've been Pyro. You've all been excellent. Take it easy. Love you lots. Bye bye, everyone.